Okay, hello. So here today, what we're going to be showing is the CompTIA Workbench Lab, and it's installing the motherboard. So I'm going to go ahead and take you step by step on how to do this lab. And the first thing that we have to do is remove the system cover. We first have to lay this down on its side. So we're going to go ahead and click on it and lay it on its side. And then the next step that we're going to do, we're going to remove the rear case screws. Now this is a little bit tricky. You have to touch the screw so they could come out. If you do it up, it'll go red, you see? So you have to make sure that you touch the actual screw so that it can come off. Now, so we already got first and second step of step one done. Now we're going to remove the system cover. And this is the cover, and we're going to go ahead and place it on the side. And here we can see inside of our computer, right? So now we're going to move on to step two, which is connect the wrist strap. Okay, very important. So here we have our ESD wrist strap. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect it. Click on it. It'll plug on and it will get connected. Now, step four says install the motherboard standoffs in the pattern that matches the motherboard. And here are our standoffs. Okay, we're going to just click on them and they will automatically be placed on where they should be put. So after we are done placing this standoff, now we're going to place and install the rear in and out shield. And the in and out shield is right here. We're just going to go ahead and click on it or double click and it will put it firmly on there. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the motherboard from the anti-static bag, which is right here. This is an anti-static bag where the motherboard is placed, as we could see it right here. Okay, we're going to remove it. Okay, we're going to inspect it for any damages. Everything looks good. Now we're going to align the motherboard with the standoffs and gently place the motherboard in the case, ensuring that the damaged parts or traces on the backside of the motherboard. So we're just going to go ahead and click on it and the motherboard will be installed. Now our next step, we're going to secure the motherboard. So we're going to use motherboard screws to secure it. So where are our screws? They are right here. And we're just going to go ahead and click on them and the screws will start going on. Here we go. Our screws are being placed. And we have to be careful not to over tighten them because this will damage the motherboard. So after we've done that, now we're going to move on to step number 7, which is connect the case front panel USB 3 to the header. And here is our cable that we have to connect. And there we go. Now, the next step is connect the case front panel connectors to the motherboard front panel. And you have to be really tricky because this is like moves really fast. And here they are. Here we have our cables that we have to connect, okay? Here we have the power button. And they even said it right there. We got a reset button. We got the power LED and the HDD LED. There we go. And we went ahead and we connected them. Now the next step is we're going to connect the case to front panel HD audio. And if you notice, the cables already say the name. And I apologize. This is really easy to confuse it. So here's the AD audio. We're going to click on it and it's going to automatically connect. Okay. Now we're just going to refer to the motherboard documentation for header connection details. And here's our motherboard header documentation. If you want to go ahead and look at it, we're going to click continue. And now you're going to get the message that your task has been completed. Thank you. This is how you do the CompTIA Workbench Lab.